meditate over the energy that is here, and I had a couple of messages for those who are listening to this. So it's two separate readings. I never really could got two separate readings like this, and you're going to see what they are. The first one that came out when I started pulling was broken promises. Someone did not keep their word. Disappointment and regret lingers. And I feel that this is for both you and me, promises too. So you were in a relationship, a romantic relationship, and someone was always making promises. Oh, I'm gonna buy you this house. So I'm trying to get the money up so that we can get married. I'm trying to get the money up so we can do something better, and it never happened. So either you left or they left. I'm getting the energy playing around, playboy, because it says that, and I saw that when I saw the promises, because people tend to be promises to bring you along. They have other options, and so this person had other options. And the next card that came out that said, "I left when I saw you with someone. I left when I saw you with someone else. I tried to distract myself." And I'm feeling from this, I tried to distract myself from my feelings. So whoever you were messing with was trying to distract themselves from the feelings that they were having for you, because they wanted to continue to feel, which is why they had broken promises to you, because they felt like they could keep you along until they felt like that they were ready to start a relationship. But you saw them with someone else, and I'm so sorry. But the next card says, let them go. Let them go. Because you might have some feelings that were because you were in love with this person, and it's like, oh, I wish this person would come back if they could have saw me in this way. But the truth of the matter is, if this person was really for you, they would have saw you in that way, and they would have done what they were supposed to do. But they did have feelings for you. They were just hiding them. It says use caution with this situation. So if you're still in a situation, because some of the people listening are still in a situation where the person is making promises, breaking them, and while they're doing what they're doing, and keeping you cool until they could be with you for money, they could be with you because of prestige and how you look, they could be with you just because they even have those emotions for you, but they want to go and play around. And in these situations, I always tell people, be fair to people. If you want to play around, let them go. You may risk losing them, but that's the chance you take. And they take the chance because if they're out there doing things, it's a small world. So it may not have even been you, so it could have been somebody in your family, because it's somebody who knows your family, your friends. They could have been out with someone else, or you could have been out with a friend or someone in your family and saw you. You saw them like hugged up with somebody or driving in their car with another person, and it was clear that it was more than just a friendship thing going on. And the next card that came out said game over. So that was that energy that came out. And then as I kept pulling, I got the card, it is safe to love, open your heart to receive and give love. Now, I think that this kind of could be connected, because if you had this situation, you might not be so open to love or feel like you're safe to love, because people can damage and scar you. But I'm feeling that there's some good energy in here, and there's a person here who sees who you are, whoever this is. And I still think that this is two separate readings. I think that this is a bad relationship, a toxic relationship that you end, but I still feel like that once you get healed, it will be safe to love, and it will turn into this. But then there are some people who have already gone through whatever it is they're going through, And they're being told by the spirit that it's safe to love. All I need is you to come out next on here. So you have somebody who wants to be with you. And it says romantic messages. This person will send messages to entice and seduce you because they see that this person sees that you are not really open. They see you may have been hurt in the past. And so they're like, okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more to get this person's attention. Show them a little bit more love. And I see if you were a movie, I'd watch it over and over again. This person is really, really, you know, in love with you. This person is really liking you. Now, so I have some other cards for the other situation where it says, I knew I crossed the line with you. So you could have confronted that person or had a disagreement argument where you brought out that you knew that this person, the first situation, was messing around with someone. And so they know that they crossed the line with you. But the next person says, I still love you. So they still like you and they still love you and everything like that. But they can't feel like they can't come back to you because of the fact that they crossed the line. And with the argument or by getting caught cheating. Because a lot of times people feel regret when they get caught. Because if they were feeling regret while they were doing it, they wouldn't have been doing it. Or they would have stopped doing it. But the regret came because they got caught. And they still love you and everything like that. So you might have to do some cleansing of your soul, some cleansing of your spirit, breaking those soul ties with that person so you can move on to something better because, the spirit has and the divine has something better for you and better is coming to you. Can we start over? So this person may be wanting to come back saying that, can we start over? They might be one of the people that's sending you romantic messages to try to entice you back because I really feel with the romantic messages, there's a need to win you over, win your affection. So this could be somebody trying to win your affection back, or it could be someone new that came into the picture that's like, I know you've been hurt. I'm not that person. I'm going to treat you like the queen or king that you are. And in that case, it says that it's safe to love. In this other situation, it says, nah, the game is over. It's time to move on from this energy. Someone is hiding their true feelings of love for you. Now, this could be you when it comes to this new love, this new energy that I'm feeling here, or this could be the other person or a combination thereof of the old person and the new person because they want to start over with you, but in this case, you have somebody that's filled with pride and ego because they've got caught. But the next thing that's coming out is juggling two people. And I really feel like that's the old energy. This person was juggling two people. And so you being one of those people and got caught. And now they're in regret because they really had strong feelings of love for you. But this person, the old person, is a master manipulator. This person lies to get what they want. They're a con man or a con woman. And so you kind of want to stay away from that. That's why the energy was saying, game over. It's time to move on for that. That person is saying, please don't take what happened personally. It's me, not you. Yes, it was all of them. It was them being greedy, wanting to have their cake and eat it too with you, who was the stability. Maybe even you live with this person and they were coming home to you after they were doing what they were doing. So they knew that if the situation with the other person didn't work out, you were going to be there, or at least that's what they thought. And so that's one of the reasons why they were lying and cheating and hiding and making these promises to keep you on the line because you were the person that they knew that they could run back to. And they may have run back to you several times. With this one, I'm getting someone that was really in and out of your life. I was about to say in and out of your relationship, but they were in and out of your relationship as well. But in and out of your life and back and forth. And it was all of them. It was because of what they wanted to do, maybe wanting that party lifestyle and everything. And I got, do you love me the way I love you? I think that might be the new energy. The person that's really trying to get your attention is, really having those strong feelings for you. It's like, man, do you love me the way I love you? You know, I really want to take care of you. I really want to do and treat you, the way that you need to be treated. And so because you're holding back, they're starting to have doubts about whether you really have feelings for them. And I'm feeling that you do have feelings for them. You're just afraid to be hurt like you were hurt in the past. I don't know if you're just coming out. Some of you could just be coming out of a relationship, or it could have been some time, but the wound is there. So heal that wound so you can move on to the love that is there for you. I can't handle your words right now. I think this could be for both situations. The person who did you wrong couldn't handle what you had to say because it was a real raw, down and dirty kind of conversation and argument where things were said in anger, but in truth. It was really a really passionate argument. There's a thin line between love and hate. And so as much as you love that person, that's as much as the anger that you're going to have when you have those situations where you're confronting those things. So this was a bad argument, a really, really bad argument. Screaming, cussing, fussing. This was a bad argument here in this past situation. And I can't handle your words right now. Could be that you're telling the other person, you know what, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not looking for anything right now. And they can't handle your words because they really have strong feelings for you. But Spirit is saying this is the love of a lifetime. This is the love of your life right here. This is a forever kind of love coming, either coming in or is here and trying to get your attention. This person is a giver. The person that you left or that left you, that had the other person, is a giver. Is a taker. And the person that is coming into your life or has come into your life is a giver. So it'll be a give and take relationship. I feel like you were the giver in the previous relationship, and you were giving, and all this person was doing was taking and draining you, draining your energy, taking your time, taking your money in some cases, taking your feelings and for granted. This person is going to give you and give up to you and build with you and love you and share with you. So as much as you're giving out, they're going to be giving to you. And the next card that came out was Fruit of the Poisonous Tree. This person is tempted by other people, toxic behaviors, and the party lifestyle. I believe that was your old person, the person that you just got out of the relationship with. They were cheating because they were tempted by the party lifestyle. People with toxic behaviors. So it might have been drugs involved. We know it was sex involved. But that's more of a reason why you need to let that go. Okay. We have regret. Someone feels remorse for how they treated you. I believe that this is the old person. They feel regret for how they treated you. I don't know if that second relationship crashed and burned is a possibility. That things didn't work out with that one person, and so now they have regret for how they treated you. Or they could just be feeling your absence. You were a real strong presence in their life. You were their support. You were their comfort. And now that you're not there, they feel regret. But after that, it says cut the ties. Someone cut ties. Someone walked away from this connection. I'm really feeling really heavily that you walked away from this connection. It could be the other person walked away after the harsh words and it was like, I don't care about you anyway, and I knew this would never be, because people tend to tell you how much they thought that you were never supposed to be in their life when you call them on their stuff. Or, you're such a bad person when you call them on their stuff when they're doing everything to you that's not right and not fair. In this situation, and that might be why you have some pause, is that in the new relationship, it says blended family. One or both of you have children already. And so it could be that you don't want to get into a relationship with someone that have kids, or because you're hurt, you didn't want to get into a relationship because there were kids involved. You may have kids and you're not sure how they would react to you dating someone else, because the person you left could have been the mother or father of your children and or your child. And then it's like, okay, now you have this new person coming in to your life, so now you're worried about whether you're going to hurt your child as well as yourself, if this doesn't work out. It says here someone wants to heal a connection with you. I feel like that this person from the past wants to heal this, and they might come, oh, we got kids together, and on that emotional thing, oh, we don't want to break up the family and things like that. But remember, it says use caution with this, and broken promises. So, if the person, and it says let them go, that's what it is, let them go, that's the one. And it does say use caution with the situation. So, but let them go is a big thing. Use caution in this situation. And I think maybe the caution may be because maybe you have children. I don't know if you're afraid of losing your children, or you're afraid of what that other parent might be saying about you to their children, to kind of maybe turn them against you. Or if they're talking to children to find out if you're seeing someone else, that type of thing. And I would say take whatever legal action you need to make sure that your children are safe in this situation. So it says it's time to let go of this relationship, walk away. And I believe that that's for the old situation that was going on, that it's time to walk away. Because this person had some toxic ways, and they had toxic people around you, around your children. They had that party lifestyle, and your children were seeing it. And it's time to let that go, because you do have to think about the well-being of your children. Don't get stuck in the old ways and some traditional things that say, oh, let's stay together for the family, when you have all this toxic things going on. I mean, who knows? It says toxicity, and it doesn't always mean that someone is hitting you. But abuse is not just physical, it's emotional and it's mental. And if this person is a manipulator, they're messing with your mind, they're messing with your emotions and things like that. And it affects you as a parent. You want to be a good parent, to your child. And you can't be your best with your child if this person is like this. And I'm sorry, I normally start this out in the beginning of the video, and we are like kind of in the middle towards the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It's scrolling on the screen, but please like, comment, and subscribe if this message hits home for you. There's no place like home. Someone feels at home with you. They feel peace, love, and joy when they're around you. And I believe that that is the new situation. Trust your gut. I think that's for both of the situations. The past situation, trust your intuition, trust your discernment with the past situation, and as well as the new situation. Because you are having feelings for this new person, but you still have the scars of the past. You still have the trauma from the past. You still have the post-traumatic stress from the past relationship. But they're just saying trust your intuition and your discernment when it comes to ending this one toxic situation and moving into the next one. And I have roller coaster ride. This relationship had a lot of ups and downs, and things moved very fast. And I think that that is the situation with the old situation. When things were good, they were good. The person came in and they sweet talked you, and everything was so loving. They may have come and they may have cooked for you. They may have cleaned the house. They may have been like, all right, I'm gonna send you on vacation, babe, and this, that, and the third. Things were good when they were good, but when they were down, the highs were real high and the lows were real low. And on the flip side, you were depressed. You were upset. I'm feeling for somebody that you were on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Some of you had panic attacks, stress attacks, anxiety, all kinds of things that were going on because this relationship was the way it was. I'm getting balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship, and I think that was you with your old person. And because you are feeling the way you are, I feel like maybe it's a little unbalanced in the new relationship. I crave you, the touch of your hand and the look of your eyes. I need you. I feel like that is the new person. In truth, I feel like the old person may be saying it, but there's no truth to it. They just want to get back. And wounded warrior is coming up. I believe that is you. You are the wounded warrior. You tried to stick it out and fight for your relationship, and you just got wounded, and all cut up and all battered and bruised emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically. Um, and for those who were in that abusive thing, maybe you need to talk to someone, go to counseling to truly heal yourself up so you can be prepared for what God has for you. Your voice is my favorite sound. I believe that's the new person. You are my best friend, but not on the same page is coming up. And I believe that is a combination of both the old relationship and the new relationship, because some of you are not ready. I feel some of you are not ready for a new relationship because you're still dealing with the traumas of the old. And so you're not on the same page with someone who really wants to love you and take those steps to you. You might want to be honest with the new person about the relationship, and how the relationship you came out of, and that you need some time to get yourself together. They may even, not even they will support you in getting the help that you need, because this person really, really loves you. This person really, really cares for you. Um, you're not on the same page with the person who had the other person. I'm feeling that that betrayal when you found it is like, okay, it's no coming back from this. It really is no coming back from this. I believe that the person might have even been, the old person might have been playing on your mind. Oh, you're just being insecure. Oh, you think I'm out there messing around and I'm just working. But then they was working a lot of hours, or at least saying they were working a lot of hours. But as you know, all that time that they was supposedly working, they was working it, but they wasn't working. You make me happy is coming out in the deck for this reading. I have it again. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. I feel like it's safe to trust the new person. Whoever this person is, the new person that's coming in, their feelings are genuine for you. But it's up to you what steps you want to make and if you're ready. Because some of you, I feel like you don't want to hurt this person because you know you're hurt, you know you're not ready, and that's fine. It really is. It really is. It's better to be truthful with people and let them know where you are than to make them think that something is not what it is. It says be open to the possibilities. I believe it's for the new relationship. It says, I am so lucky to have you, your love in my life. This person is really, really, really into you. And it says that this new relationship is a destined partnership. But the warning from Spirit is that you have to love yourself first. Because I feel like this old relationship set all the love out of you, set all the self-esteem out of you, the self-worth out of you. So you have to build that back up so you can be the person that you want to be and need to be. I want to be with you. Will you pick up the phone when I call? I think this might be the combination of two, because I think maybe you had separated yourself from the new person because you weren't ready. And the person was like, please answer my call. And with the old person, they're just trying to play on your emotions, whether you have kids or whether you're not, they're trying to, play on the emotions that they know that you still have for them. I should have been more honest with how I was feeling at the time. I think this might be you towards your new person, or I feel that this is you for your new person. And the old person is saying that because, again, they have regret that they messed things up so badly and they lost. For some of you, this old person really did lose their family over these toxic situations, this partying, this going out with other people. They jeopardize their family just so they can have a moment of pleasure. I'm yours forever and ever. I think that's the new person. They really feel like they can build a life with you. And some of you and your children. If only you knew how much the little moments mean to me. I feel like that's the new person. I wake up and smile when I think about you. Longing for each other. I feel like that you do care about this person. You do long for them. You do think about it. But you push it to the side because you still have, the trauma. You still have the things that you need to do. And it's clearing up your soul from this old past toxic energy. I'll never be able to explain how much I love you. I feel like that's your new person. I'm getting some real sweet energy from this new person, not so much the old person. Wish fulfillment. Your dreams are coming true. Let your blessings come to you. I feel like this person really is a blessing in your life. I dreamt about you last night. You might be dreaming about this new person, and that's the divine spirit telling you that this is your person. This is your person. So for some of you, you're resistant to this person who's saying, I love, every morning I'm with you. So I don't know if some of you may have taken a step in this relationship, but the next part that came out was holding on to a toxic relationship. So some of you are still holding on to that relationship with that person who broke your heart, who was cheating, who was doing the partying. Thinking something that you said lingers in my mind. I feel like for your old person, what you were saying to them, because you were really honest about their personality, how they did you, how they hurt you, that is lingering in their mind. Because the old person did love you and was in love with you. They had issues. But the new person has said some things to you that linger in your mind. Like, their words are coming back to you about how much they love you, how much they care about you. And it's just something inside you because you are just so shell-shocked from the past relationship that you're just been holding back. I scared myself that day. I feel like this could be a combination of you and the person that you left because it was a bad blow up. I don't know if it was public. For some of you, it was a public argument. For some of you, the police may have even gotten involved. Yeah, I'm feeling that. This was a bad argument. This was a bad argument. And I think the old person, I feel that the old person really crossed the line and they scared themselves how they reacted to you. And I feel like you scared yourself in how you reacted to them. For the new relationship, it says step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like is the old situation. For the new situation, the card chemistry is coming up. The feelings you have with someone is mutual. So you do, again, it's coming up and it's being confirmed that you have feelings for this new person and new person has feelings with you. With your old person, commitment issues are coming up. This person fears being in a relationship. And on it, also said poly relationships. So this person had you in a poly relationship situation. So I think there it is. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. So what I'm picking up from this is that this was more than just a fling. Yeah, this was more than just a fling. This was a whole full-on relationship that your person had. Your significant other, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, had a whole other relationship. So it wasn't just, oh, I'm cheating. They had a whole other relationship going on, a whole nother household going on that they didn't tell you about, that you found out about. That's why that argument was so volatile. They had a whole relationship, may have even had children with this other person while they were in a relationship with you, and some of you had children with that person. So this person had two families going on for some of you. This is not everybody, but for some of you, it was two different families going on. Two different households, two different wives, two different husbands, with two different sets of kids. I don't want to wait any longer. Please be mine. That's the new person. Interference. There are obstacles hindering with this relationship. I feel like that's the new relationship. I feel like that's the new relationship. And the obstacles are the feelings that you still have for this old toxic person. When it's right, you just know that's the new person. You know it's right. You do. But I feel, again, like some of you had left that relationship because you got spooked. You got scared. But this is and was a giving and receiving relationship. It was a balanced relationship. Unlike the relationship here that I'm seeing, the first relationship was not a balanced relationship. I'm so lucky you're mine. That's the new person. But judgment is coming. A spirit called judgment on the old situation. So things are going to start to clear up, and the light is going to be shined on that, because your heart races when you see them. You feel blessed to be with them. Again, this is a destined partnership. This is a destined partnership with this new person. Because Spirit saw how horrible this relationship was. And so now he wants to bring in a good relationship for you. It doesn't matter if the old person wants you back or not. That is over. Let them go. You feel like you've known this new person all your life. You feel like it's two souls with one heart. That's how that relationship is. This person keeps promises to you. You have some traditional values when it comes to life, family, and love. And I believe that that's what's kind of holding you back to the old relationship, because you have children. Some of you um, are married or were married, and so you don't want to break up your family. But Spirit is saying that this is a spiritual lesson. So this person that came out of your life was to teach you a spiritual lesson. The old person was meant to teach you a spiritual lesson. For the ones of you who left the new relationship, that it was great and you got spooked, it says this relationship deserves a second chance. You missed that person. You missed that person. Truly, you really do miss that person. And I would just say, go with what God is saying. Trust your gut. Work on yourself and heal so that love can come in. Work on yourself and heal so love can come in, because love is knocking at the door for you. You're the only one that I want. That's the new person. You've locked up my heart. Wow, this person. Wow, I felt that. Wow, this person is really, the new person is really, into you. I want to be the one to give you everything. I choose you. There's a decision that has to be made. And it says it's time to decide about this relationship, because really, it's really up to you if you want to take this new relationship or not. Because God is not going to force, or the Spirit is not going to force you to take this relationship, but the relationship is here for you. You're so beautiful. You're my forever. It says gift giving. Someone is looking to surprise you with something special and from the heart. I think this is the new person. All right, so that's your love message for today. You really have something beautiful coming after having a really tough, hard situation that you were in. So I hope you make this decision that's best for you, or that you would talk to the Most High so you can make the right decision. That's what I'm going to say in that. But I do thank you for coming and listening to this message. I wish you peace, love, and joy as you make the decisions that you need to make for your life. And I'll see you in the next reading.